Let's get into full-on Valentine's Day mode in my daily journal. And if you would like to see how these fun, cute pages come together, keep it right here. What's up everyone, this is Priya here. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning. And if this is the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Here I share tips, ideas and inspiration to make your planner and journal spreads pretty and functional. This is my daily journal and I have all these Valentine's Day stickers from Planet Darby, and I also have a couple of freebies from Martinez Sticker Company. I'm not a rep for either of these shops, but I like to bring whatever I can. And I also have these functional books from Mojo Jojo Plans, and my code Priya10 works for 10% off at Mojo Jojo Plans and also at Archer and Olive, where I have the journal from. So I have the Mojo Jojo Plans, one of the thicker sticker books, the dated pastel one, to kind of make sure it lays down flat. And I also have some of the washi tapes, mostly from Planning Thing, all out because I don't know what I will need. So I will have all of that handy so that I can get started. And I have printed these on different orientations so that putting the Dutch doors together will be quite easy. And if you would like to see how you can do that yourself, I have tutorials on print and cut stickers, and it is linked below. And I have these angels, these girls do have names and they have different skin tones, and that's a great idea that Darby, these are Planet Darby stickers, as I mentioned, and I will have her shop down in the description if you would like to check out any of that. And since these are printables, you can download it right away, so no shipping time. And these are some of the washi strips that also came with the release with coordinating colors. And I'm just using it as a washi strip, as a washi tape, and just cutting around the stickers we have already on the page and onto my gyro cut, and I'm cutting just along the edge there so that it can just pretend as if it's going behind there. And I think that should pretty much be the first layer of the Dutch doors all laid out. And I think I will just stick to this. I wanted to do these stickers in multiple ways, but this is what I decided to go with finally. And I'm going with the gyro cut, and this is a tool that has been quite handy for all such cutting and paper crafting and all such creative things you would want to do in your setups. And I also have a tutorial if you're wondering how to get started. That's all linked below. And once you cut around there, I think in some of the areas I went a bit over the sticker paper. And I also have the sticker papers, the paper mat and the clear mat and the removable white mat, all linked below because I do get asked that a lot. So I thought I would just link it for you. And I also have all of these tools linked if you want to pick up any of these. And that is a symmetrical side. See how easy peasy it is. And that is the advantage of printing it in these orientations. I did not bother having the wording on the bottle and the potion bottle and the journals the angels have on them in their hands, and rather, so that some of the text might be inverted, but it's fine because you're not going to read what's written on them either anyway. So just finishing off the symmetrical side. And I like to use these scraps for smaller areas, so I try and save them. And why don't we just add another layer of interest, because this one was, I'm just trying to cut it in half so that it can be easier to use, because I don't want it to come all the way up to the bow and arrow, just along the top portion. So using my tweezers to kind of line it up, and I will start from the edge inwards so that it will finish wherever it finishes. And for the other side, let's use the other half and we should be done. So you can use these washi strips in variety of ways. You could use it to make a box, just sharing a couple of ideas I got. And you can just again add it as a box and then add some of the other smaller elements as decorative elements in the box. I did not do any of that here. And that is the next layer. And before I get asked, that antique lady arm clip is from Journal C, just like with the scissors you see there. And my code Priya earns you 8% off at Journal C. And all the shops and codes are all linked below. If you would like to pick up anything, it is all there. And if you decide to shop through my links and codes, it does earn me a small cut at no extra expense to you. And I would really appreciate that support, because it helps me out quite a bit, and it lets me buy more stuff and get more goodies to share with all of you. And your support would mean the world to me. On to the next one, and these are the other washi tapes we have. So I'm trying to make sure I'm not repeating the colors or the patterns. So I'm going with this one here, because why not? We can always have some extra hearts and some extra bubbles there. And just trying to go by the dotted lines. And did I mess it up? I think I did. Yeah, I don't think it's a straight line. What is it? I'm confused. Yeah, it is what it is, because everything is done. And now that I'm doing the voiceover, I think I see all the things happen, and it's too late. I think it's straight. Yeah. So, do you prefer voiceovers like these, or do you prefer talking as I work along? Because I'm terrible at multitasking. So when I'm filming, I'm either listening to an audiobook or listening to some music and just enjoying the process and not focusing on talking, because I'm pretty sure I'll be pretty quiet, because I will be focusing on this. And let me know if you would like me to do that, or are you okay with the voiceovers that I prefer? Because yeah, I think it will be quite silent, and then I'm not sure how the outcome would be, and I'm quite rusty in that aspect. So if you would like me to do that, I can try, and you will have to sit through a lot of silent stretches, that is guaranteed. Yeah, I was just trying to make sure that her writing is straight, but I should have gone for the girl with the other orientation, so that at least we will have some difference in the way she looks. But it is what it is. So I'm just going to keep going, and I'm using these bow and arrows again and some of those envelopes. And did you notice that there is a love note written on the actual letter inside the envelope? That's how much Darby pays attention to the details. So That is really cute. I find such small touches really important in connecting with all the customers from the small businesses, because the big companies, I don't think they care. So I think this is quite a sweet gesture that the small businesses do. And I try my best to support the small businesses to the best of my ability. Again, I do have a budget that I like to stick to, and I would have, I'd like to use my money wisely, just like every one of us. And I like to support as many small businesses with whatever little I can allocate to each shop. So let me know if you prefer supporting small businesses, home based businesses, or just supporting the bigger companies, or just let me know. And I find more meaning when I can support these home based small businesses. And that is the next set of Dutch doors. And let me know if you have done anything cute for Valentine's Day. You should be able to see the animal themed Valentines in my A5 doctorate journal, which I'm getting ready for a friend of mine. That video should already be up. If not, it will be soon. I will have that linked in the description. And how about a self care one? I think that's what I'm going to do for my catch all spread. And that should also be coming, because self love, you can't pour from an empty cup. That's just like, it sounds cliche, but that's the fact. You have to fill your cup first, just like they say in the airlines, the safety briefing and the usual safety precautions they go through while you're flying. They say just put on your mask first before helping others. So it's the same theory. So just make sure you are taken care of, and then you can take care of the others. So it's a great way of making sure that you don't get ignored, because that's what usually happens. Because yeah, just like I tell my friends, I don't think I'm anywhere in my priority list. The kids, the family, the husband, everybody comes before us, and I don't even think I exist on my priority list. So are you like me? I'm slowly starting to remind myself that I should, because if not, things will be really messed up before you actually think of doing something for yourself or taking care of yourself. So just make sure that you take care of yourself. And just finishing off that set of Dutch doors with that washi strip. And this is turning out to be so cute. I really love how fun and different this is. And we have the next set of Dutch doors to be completed, and then we are free to use all the elements that we have available. And I'm trying to mix and match the colors of the bows, and it's slightly different. It's pink and blue, and the champagne is golden in color. So I did not want to do pink bubbly right next to the pink bow gift box, so that is why I decided to switch it up a bit. And that is the next symmetrical side all done. So that's the beauty of such strips. You can use it for a variety of ways. As I gave you a couple of ideas you can get started with. You might see more of these in the spreads in future as well. I mean, you can have the self-love and the love themed any time of the year. It does not have to be in the Valentine's week or the Valentine's month. And that is that side all done. So the 3 Dutch doors are done. So this is my last week of February. I will be done with this. So I'm roughly halfway through this journal. And my creative journal from 2024, the flip through of that should be coming soon. If not, it will be already up. Please check out all the fun things I had done in there. And these are also from these cakes, and the other freebie, the sheet at the top, were from Martinez Sticker Company. So I'm bringing in a cake. And also I need to make sure that I have some more glasses lined up right next to the champagne. And now to get some simple well-matched hearts, and that is from Mojo Jojo Plans. And Mojo Jojo Plans has her Feb release happening on Feb 7th, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And by the time you see this, I'm sure that release would have already happened. And please check out the release because you don't want to miss it. It seems to be one of the popular ones. Lots of useful, functional books coming out. So if you have not shopped, please go do that. And it will be a while before restocks happen. So I would suggest to get hold of things if you have your eye on anything in particular. And my code Priya10 earns you 10% off. So that's a great savings. And all that information will be in the description. And there is also another release from Live Love Posh happening on Valentine's Day. As of now, that's what's happening to my knowledge. So please find all the details regarding that in the description as well. And adding a couple of those lips. And let's now decorate the very last page. And this time I'm just keeping it really simple, just with the decoration, not too much of the functional boxes. I can just write in here because it's already quite busy and fun. So when I write in the details or the journaling in black ink, I think it will really pop. And the other sheet you see on the sticker paper is from the Michelle's. Michelle is one of the reps for Martinez Sticker Company, and that's her freebie. And now let's get some boxes. I'm trying to see if we can have that blue, but looks like it is really a different blue. So I did not want to bring in another color and then mess up the whole aesthetics. So we have these two. Pink and purple is what I'm going with. And yeah, arrows can be flying anywhere. So let's just keep it simple. We are going with pink and purple again. I think those colors are really good together. And with these combinations, it is already a nice fun way of bringing in some of those colors. And these, I'm not sure if these sticker books are still available to pick up, but I think the pastel ones are. And don't wait on that because they do sell out really fast. Especially some of the favorites do sell out pretty quick. And it will be a while before she does a restock. She will eventually, but it will be a while before she does. So you might have to wait and wait and wait. So on to, should we add some more hearts? I was thinking, and then, yeah, because some of these colors are slightly different. So I was not sure if I wanted to bring in some of those colors. Yeah, so let's just do a slanted one. Yeah, think that really looks odd behind there. So doing some repositioning. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And adding some last minute things, small icons, small elements. And let me know how you like this setup and if you have picked up anything new from the Valentine's releases that just happened. And please come follow me on Instagram. It's a lovely community to hang out with. Lots of creative inspiration, and it's lots of fun. It's more like a family there. Our friendships grew over the years. So please join me on IG. And if you liked today's video, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification so that you wouldn't miss any of the future videos. And that's the corner rounder. And I hope you check out the other videos I mentioned. And please find all the details of all the releases coming and stay tuned for more fun things. And I'm adding a couple of those hands with the heart lollipop just behind there, and I might have to reposition some of that. And this is what happens when you look and then you keep adding a few things here and there. Yeah, and it looks nice behind that Dutch door. And it is usually a fun way of bringing some fun components, and I don't like that hand just sticking out right in the middle of nowhere. So we are going to move the boxes a bit so that it will not be seen, and yet we will have some journaling space. And let me know how you combine stickers from various shops, and I will link all the small businesses I talked about here. And that is trying to see if I can position it like so. Yeah, that looks better. And I'm trying not to do more because I just felt like keeping on going and going, but at some point you have to stop. And thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.